Alright guys, so as you can see, we finally have a GoPro. So we're definitely going to be coming at you with some more action shots and riding shots. Right now it's rigged up because today on the journal we are covering Mike's conversion to hydraulic brakes. So we're going to go inside the garage. Mike's outside because we just finished riding him. We're going to go inside the garage and Mike will tell you what he picked up and how it's supposed to work.
Back inside of the garage, here's what we picked up. Scott in the procurement division got this from, where'd you get this from?
AlrightMinibike.com.
AlrightMinibike.com. Even got a cool decal with it. Scott ordered 2 of these, one for his Motovox, which he's working on right now, so they give us 2 stickers. These were a little over 50, 52, 55, something like that.
I have to look up the exact amount.
Yeah, under 60, but you know, I was surprised by how stout of a piece of equipment this is. It's pretty solid. I mean, I'm sure it's import, I'm sure it's China, but so far it seems like a pretty solid, rugged piece. So we're going to get into taking the old one off and hoping that it's just a direct bolt-on, but you know how that goes sometimes. Alright, so we got the old brake off, the old mechanical one. 2 bolts right down here on the frame, and then just the screws here and the twist grip. You just got to take that off. Hopefully that's all it's going to be to put the new one on. I got the screws, it looks like they're the same ones, some kind of Allen, you know, Allen metric deal here. So hopefully that's all it's going to be. And yeah, working outside today, it's like a really nice day out. Scott's in here doing his thing at the mowers. I don't usually work outside, I hate working outside because you drop stuff and it goes everywhere, but nice day out, summer's coming to the end, so. Okay, so our direct bolt-on is going to turn into a complete custom fabrication, which has pretty much been typical for this bike. This does not fit. It doesn't. It basically doesn't fit in any regard. It hits the tire. It is too far in. The disc needs to come out. I had to alter the bracket that holds it to this bracket. So basically everything completely needed to be changed. It looks like it's going to go directly on the Motovox. They are a different setup. So again, we may have bought the wrong one, but at this point I'm just going to try to make what I have work instead of wait for a part that possibly will work. I'm just going to, I mean, this will work one way or another, but it's not a bolt-on. It's going to be a decent amount of custom fabbing. Alright, we're back. It's a few days later. As you can see, I have some 1/4 inch plate jigged up in the mill on the rotary table, and the reason for that was to cut this spacer out. Came out pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. So what this is going to be used for is to space the disc off of this flange about well, a 1/4 inch, since that's how thick the material is. So after a little bit of research, what we found out was that the brake, we bought the wrong disc, the wrong caliper setup. The brake we bought works for the Motovox. So basically we got the wrong one, but that's alright, we'll make it work. It's our fault. So like I said earlier, instead of returning it, I'll just make what I have work. I can see that it will work, it's just going to take a little work. And yeah, so you know, it looks like it's going to bolt right on Scott's bike here. We didn't get into it yet, we've been messing with the fuel lines and everything, but it's going to bolt right on there, and then yeah, we'll give you guys a review on that too. But I'm definitely excited to get it on. You can see the quality of this part versus the other. I mean, this is the old caliper here and the old mechanical one, and then you can see that the new hydraulic one. I mean, they're just, you know, this looks like something that would go on a real motorcycle, and this looks like something that would go on a Huffy bicycle from Walmart. So, looking good. Alright, so you guys can see I have the rear wheel installed. There's the black part there is the spacer between the disc and the hub. And I just want to show you what's going on and why I have to do what I have to do. Here's the caliper. And as I put it in, it's hard to see, but that's centered on the disc. And basically this bracket that originally held it is now too far in, too close to the disc. So I'm going to have to cut that and move it out, looks like about 3/16 of an inch or so. But yeah, basically this is the definition of working harder and not smarter. We got the wrong part, but we're gonna make it work. All right, so we're good to go. I got the oily rag as a fire blanket, and I'm gonna go ahead and try cutting this bracket right off here. All right, I got the piece cut off. I was able to cut just straight through the weld, and then just move it out. Looks like about a 1/4 inch or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a weld here, and pretty much I think we're gonna be calling it good. All right, so the bracket's welded on. It's looking pretty good. I gotta obviously like pretty much repaint my whole bike because I gotta take care of, I gotta put a new chain guard on it because with the new torque converter, the old one didn't work. So, you know, I know I'm gonna have to be touching up a lot of the paint anyways, but yeah, man, this thing, I'll tell you what, this thing feels so solid. I mean, it feels like you got a real brake on there. So I can't wait to get the test to see the difference between how this stopped versus the mechanical, and I know it's not even going to be close just by feeling it.
How fast did you stop with the mechanical? It was like
65, yeah.
65 feet.
So we should be a lot less than that. So we're down here at the TheJanticJournal Proving Grounds, Labor Day weekend, 2016, and we're about to do the first run with the stock brake. This is the mechanical brake, non-hydraulic. We're gonna head down that way, and I'll just get up to a cruising speed. You know, I don't have a mile/hour speedometer or tach or anything like that, so just gonna do a cruising speed. And then this strip here is worn out. It was a railroad crossing line, but it's worn out. We got the paint can here, but that's where I'm gonna hit the brakes. So I'm gonna come that way, cruising speed, hit the brakes, full brake, and then we'll mark out where it ends up stopping. And then when we put the hydraulic brake on, we'll do the same test, and hopefully we're gonna stop a lot shorter.
So here comes Mike on his first run. That's full brake. Okay, so Mike's about to test the hydraulic brakes. So we're gonna see how fast those stop.
So yeah, a lot shorter.
So as you can see, he stopped there with the hydraulic brakes. This paint can and mark is where he stopped on the mechanical brakes.
I mean, that was just the first run, really. I literally just drove this straight down here, tested the brakes to make sure they work. So like that was I locked it up a lot of that time. So, you know, if we kept going, we could definitely get it down even more when we get the feel of it. But right off the bat, we're what, at least 10, 12 feet short.
At least.
You know, it might not seem like that much, but when you're on it's a world of difference. This feels like you have an actual brake, and the other one, it feels like you want to start dragging your feet if you really need to stop. So definitely these brakes, big thumbs up for them. They work great. We ordered the wrong one, so don't let that be a representation of what they are. The quality for the price seems excellent. Just make sure you get the right ones. You know, you got the Motovox ones and the Doodlebug. They're a little bit different, but yeah, get the right one. You're definitely good to go. We're gonna hook up the one on Scott's too, eventually when we get his bike going. So we'll make sure that's direct bolted, but it looks like it's gonna be. So yeah, anything you gotta add, Joey?
No, I'm kind of jealous. I can't put those brakes on mine because I have the band style.
It'll be a lot more work, but
yeah.
So anyways, until next time, catch you guys again on the TheJanticJournal. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you're into it. Definitely a lot more coming. We're not stopping anytime soon.